Hello everyone, this is going to be a brief syllabus review for Business 130 Marketing, but I still want you to go back and read the whole document to get additional information that's only listed there. My name is Charles Richardson and I'll be teaching the class for the next 11 weeks. There is no prereq for this class, and if you need to get a hold of me, you can contact me at 859-371-9393 or via email at crichardson@beckfield.edu, and this class is worth 4 credit hours. Now, for the balance of the presentation today, I'll have to do a lot of reading to you to make sure I get it just right. Now, as we go into the course and I present information on a weekly basis, that'll be more of a typical classroom type of instruction. But for the balance of this presentation, it'll be more just kind of reading to you again to make sure we're all on the same page. The course description. This course provides students an analysis of consumer needs, distribution and pricing strategies, positioning and advertising, marketing functions, marketing organizations, market research, and other key dimensions of marketing are discussed. Course goals and objectives for this course are to enable students of marketing to understand the methods utilized in strategic planning for gaining a competitive advantage in the ever-changing marketplace. Additionally, students will gain an understanding of analyzing marketing opportunities, managing product and distribution decisions, as well as promotion and pricing strategies. Now, the textbook we'll be using for this course is called MKTG 8. That's the 8th edition's Principles of Marketing. The ISBN number, in case you're ordering it through our sources or other sources, is 978-1285-432625. The authors for the book are Charles W. Lamb, Joseph F. Hare Jr., and Carl McDaniel. Now make sure, if you're getting the book, to make sure you get the 8th edition for this textbook. It recently changed. Now, the methodology that we'll use for this course will be electronic presentations, which could be YouTube videos. There'll be some forum discussions. I'll do some videos talking about some PowerPoints and some other things, as well as tests and a project. The assessment criteria that will be used in determining grades for this course, it's what's listed in the Beckfield catalog, which is an A is 90 to 100%, a B is 80 to 89, a C is 70 to 79, a D is 60 to 69, and unfortunately if you get below 60%, that will earn you an F. The attendance policy for Beckfield, you have an overall attendance policy which I'll read to you, and also we'll get into a little more detail with an online attendance policy. Student learning is improved by regular attendance and participation in all classes. As part of their preparation for a career, students are expected to maintain good attendance. In a professional environment, employees are expected to be regular and punctual in attendance and to report to their employer if they'll be absent. Instructors record attendance in every class session, and students are expected to attend all scheduled class meetings. If absence from class is unavoidable, the student is expected to contact the instructor as soon as reasonably possible to arrange for any makeup work. Students are strongly encouraged to make use of the Beckfield College email system for communicating with faculty. If a student does not inform his or her instructor of an anticipated absence or does not provide a reasonable excuse for an absence, the instructor is not obligated to permit makeup work of any missed assignments and or examinations resulting from that absence. A student absent from all of his or her classes for a period of 14 consecutive calendar days during which classes and examinations are in session will be regarded as having withdrawn from the college and will receive a grade of W for each course in which he or she is enrolled. The student's last recorded date of attendance will be used in determining any applicable adjustments to the student's funding. A student withdrawn for ceasing to attend will not be permitted to re-enroll in any subsequent quarter without discussing academic progress with his or her academic dean or designated academic advisor, and will be subject to a reentry fee upon re-enrollment. This policy does not apply to a student during an approved leave of absence. Students returning to the college after being withdrawn for non-attendance must meet the requirements of any program modifications which may have occurred during their absence. Now, for online students are expected to actively participate regularly in each online course. Though students will normally not be required to connect at specific times or on specific days, they are expected to participate each week and complete assignments as instructed. Attendance in online courses recorded as it is like an online class or course. Activities which constitute active participation typically include making a substantial and relevant initial posting and discussion forum, responding constructively to other students' postings in discussion forum, 3. Submitting an assignment, or 4. Attempting a quiz, examination, exercise, or any other graded activity. Academic honesty. Students are expected to complete all examinations and assignments without using unimproved resources or assistance. Academic dishonesty includes such activity as unimproved collaboration in completing examinations and other assignments, use of resources prohibited by the instructor, and plagiarism, representing another's work as one's own. In presenting results of research, a student must accurately represent and attribute ideas or statements belonging to others and must accurately document the resources in which those ideas or statements are found, regardless of how the student may present them. Thus, whether the student quotes, paraphrases, or summarizes anything other than common knowledge or the student's own invention must be carefully attributed and documented. Any violation excuse me, of this requirement is plagiarism, a serious academic offense. The minimum penalty is a grade of 0 in the assignment. Students found to have violated standards of academic honesty will be ineligible for honors upon graduation, and more than one violation by the same student may result in disciplinary dismissal from the college. Documentation of a student's academic misconduct becomes part of the student's academic file. Plagiarism is the intentional or accidental misrepresentation of someone else's work or research as your own. It is important to cite all outside information using proper MLA or APA format, and we use APA here, to avoid plagiarism. Please see the instructor if you have questions about the proper method of citation. Any papers or projects submitted that are found to be plagiarized will result in zeros and will not be permitted to be rewritten. The Learning Assistance Center at Beckfield College is available at both campuses and online to help students who may be struggling, falling behind, or just want a little extra assistance in the other classes. A tutor will be available for the following subjects throughout the quarter: study skills, note-taking or test-taking, English including research, grammar, paragraph, and essay writing, APA document format, basic math, quantitative reasoning, and math for medical students, keyboarding, business application in Microsoft Word, Excel, or PowerPoint, basic computer usage like checking email, using the internet, preparing a document, and also medical terminology and anatomy and physiology for the nursing and medical assistant students. Help with other courses can be arranged by request. To schedule an appointment with a tutor or learn more, please visit the Learning Assistance Center near room 106 in Florence or the library in Tri-County, or email awhitley@beckfield.edu. For online tutoring, please visit http://thelearninghouse.adobeconnect.com/learning-assistance-center/ and enter as a guest. Hours are subject to change on a quarterly basis. Now, how will you be evaluated for the course? There are 6 key things you'll be evaluated on. The first will be weekly assignments, which will be worth 200 points. You have a marketing plan that will be due at the end of the term that also will be worth 200 points. You have an executive plan, an executive summary for the marketing plan, which is kind of like a summary or a synopsis of the overall marketing plan. That'll be worth 100 points. You'll have 2 exams, a midterm and final. Those both also be worth 100 points. And then you'll have form posts. You'll have 1 form post that you'll be expected to do initial posts, as well as 2 responses to other students. for 11 weeks for a total of 330 points. Now, each time or each week, it'll be worth 30 points for the initial as well as the response posts for a total of 1,030 points. Outside assignments. So the expectation is for every 2 hours you spend in class, being on the site, doing things, we expect you to spend 2 hours outside of class doing research. So every hour in class, we expect you to spend 2 hours outside of class doing work. So the way that breaks out is that for your weekly assignments during the course of a term, you should spend roughly 20 hours on those assignments. In reviewing for tests, you should spend about 24 hours, and that includes presentation materials as well as reading chapters. In terms of doing research for posts, about 10 hours during the course of a term. For the marketing plan, it should take about 20 hours of time outside of class doing developing it. And then also about 5 hours to generate a PowerPoint presentation that you'll give it at the end of the term for the marketing plan.